everybody here. It's the Grind Guy.
And welcome to Real Life Real Estate Investing Show, where we talk about real life real estate situations.
And we give you real life real estate solutions. And today we have a nice young lady that is killing the game. Y'all don't even know about her. But her name is Miss Aleshia Glass with Glass House
Exclusives. Glass House Exclusive, Aleshia Glass. Come on out.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm Aleshia Glass. I'm an investor and I'm also a real estate agent.
All right. So, what we want to do today is actually have a conversation with Aleshia Glass about what she does in real estate. We have a lot of people that are in the business that are investors. We have other people that are in the business that are agents. So, somebody that can give us both sides of the real life real estate solutions, but talk about everything from both sides of the business. So
yeah, we've been knowing Aleshia for a couple years now, and she does some amazing work. We've seen her renovations, we've seen her listings. I mean, she's with Real Estate Gurus.
Real estate gurus.
Okay, so shout out to Justin Giles on that.
Justin Giles, hey.
Yeah, so they're killing the game. So if you know about Real Estate Gurus, a lot of the agents, they're killing the game. But back to Miss Aleshia Glass, this lady is killing the game, man. Her renovation, all the above. Like, this is somebody that you should know. And if you're not following her, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Miss Glass 5000, and the business page is Glass House Exclusives. Glass House with a Z, Exclusives.
With an X.
with the X.
With an X, exactly.
All right. So Aleshia, were you an investor or an agent first?
I was an investor first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I came in when the market was down. I bought my first property, I want to say 2010, 2011. I bought it for $12,500.
Wow.
That's when I came into the game. That's how I got started. All cash.
Okay.
12.5. Just so y'all heard that? 12.5.
And it was a nice house too. All brick, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1-car garage, unfinished basement. Nice.
12.5. I'm sorry.
I miss those days.
12.5. That's why I keep saying 12.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I bought it, renovated. I probably only had to put maybe about $15,000 into it. It was just
I miss them days.
exactly. So we renovated it. I actually moved in it. I lived in it for about 2 to 3 years until the market started coming back. Turned around, sold that thing for about $85,000 and cashed out. And I used that money as leverage to get back in it and keep on doing it.
Wow.
So, and then after the fact, I got my real estate license because I just wanted to know more information. I wanted to be more educated about buying and selling and that sort of thing to make sure that I was ahead of the game. So I got my real estate license after the fact, and that was
Awesome. So, Miss Glass, we're actually on site at one of her properties right now that she's in the process of renovating. Wanted to do it a little different, so we actually came out into the field today and decided to go live from an actual real life project, so you guys can actually see, where we are within the project. So once we get to the latter part, then we'll kind of give you guys a small little tour, show you guys exactly what it is that she does, and her taste that she just puts on these designs. One of the things that I can say that I personally love about your projects, Aleshia, is that your projects are unique. They're one of a kind. You're not going to find the finishes that you put in your projects anywhere else. So it's a renovation next door. It's not going to look anything like this. So talk about a little bit how you got into the construction side or the flipping side, and then how you've grown on the design side.
okay, and thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate my designs. I try to put my heart into my houses. I think that helps when you sell it. The more personal you are with it, the better it is when people come in and buy it. And cash money. After I sold my property, the market has started to rise again. So now that $12,000, that $20,000 didn't go as far.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, okay, I got this money, but now projects are back to like maybe $40,000, $50,000 to get one, but they weren't nowhere near in as good as condition as mine was. So
okay.
Not only did I have to come to the table with that $40,000, $50,000, but I needed money to actually renovate it.
Okay.
Okay? So that's when I started learning about private money and using other people's money to get in the game.
Okay.
Okay?
OPM.
And so again, I got in class, I got my real estate license, I learned how to buy, where to buy. I learned about the actual buyers themselves, and so how to design the houses to fit their needs.
Okay.
So that was important for me.
Nice.
I actually started in under a mentor. When I first started, I started out with Keller Williams.
Okay.
And, you know, they taught us how to cold call, how to get on that phone and hustle for dollars. Like y'all do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody eat.
Yeah.
So they taught us how to cold call. So I got on the phone and I'm calling different people, the for sale by owners trying to get business. Because we all think real estate is so easy. You think, oh, just look cute, dress up, and you gonna make all this money. But no. You gotta prove yourself.
And y'all see Aleshia today. She got the blazer on. You know, she dressed up. This lady in Timberland boots, jeans. She be out here on her site. She's not the average agent. She's actually in the field on her sites, like making sure her project is going well. I mean, she's hands on.
Yeah, very hands on. I get dirty. I paint. I hung most of the sheetrock in this house. Yeah, I get
yourself.
dirty. Yeah, myself with my stepfather. Had my son, 13 years old, working this summer, and then the help of other people. But you know, I like to do that as well. I like to learn. Okay. You know, and also save money where I can.
That's key when you're flipping houses.
Yeah.
What I like to talk about, as always, you guys know me. What's your why, Aleshia? Like, why real estate? What really moved you in this direction, and what's your why that keeps you motivated and going when the times are slow? And you know, we in a business that has an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes you're up and you're great, and everything's closing, and things take a turn. And you know, what keeps you motivated? What's your why? What's that gift that you want to give back and let everybody know what's going on?
Well, let me just tell you. My stepfather is a third generation contractor back in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So when I was growing up, you know, he was in these houses building them. The family built a lot of stores and stuff for the government, you know, in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
They went over to Port-au-Prince and did some construction and building out there. So I was always intrigued to see these businesses and gas stations and houses go up from nothing to something in a matter of a couple of months. So that intrigued my design eye. You know, I would always, like when I got grown, I would drive around Houston and go to open houses in some of the richer communities, you know, that I didn't have access to, but I would go in and see the design and what they had going on, and that was just like a motivation for me.
Okay.
I always wanted to do that. So coming up, you know, I was going to school. I had started working for the light company in Houston.
Okay.
So, you know, I was comfortable. You know, I'm young, early 20s, making a good little living for myself, and got stuck in corporate America. But once you're in that setting and you realize that's not really what you want, you know, and you know, I just always wanted to flip. I just always had a passion for it. The family did it. That's what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to get in. So fast forward 2006, I was married at the time. Me and my husband, we packed change. Some things happened during that time, and I came into a little bit of money. And I lost my husband. He ended up passing away in 2010.
Wow.
Okay. So now I got 3 kids that I got to take care of. It's all me. The market had crashed, and again, these houses were dirt cheap. I had friends that were picking up these properties for $9,000, $16,000, $10,000. So I was like, well, how can I get in?
Right.
And they let me in. They showed me how to get in, and I bought my first property. And like I said, I was comfortable because I already knew I had the resources to get it done.
Right.
My dad did everything. Right. So I flew him out here. He stayed out here maybe 3 or 4 months, helped me fix it, paint. The floors were good. We put new cabinets in. It just got it livable and comfortable and beautiful, you know, and that was like my pride and joy. And we moved in, and it was history from there.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know, that was my first one, and I was so successful with it. so confident with it. And you know how when you start into a new venture, you know, you may be scared at first, but it seems like everything just started dropping in your lap.
Right.
It was so easy. I had people giving me brand new kitchen cabinets. I had met this guy. He owned his own roll-off company.
Okay.
And he had a contract with Habitat for Humanities. And he called me and he said, you know what? I got a contract. I'm about to knock down 2 brand new houses. Brand new. Everything in there brand new. I'm going in there on this date. If you want some stuff, go get it before I tear down some brand new cabinets, doors. So that's why I was able to do everything so cheaply.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, everybody that's watching, please, if you have any questions or would like to say anything, Dominique D. Gordon says, hey, Miss Glass.
Hey.
So, you know, we do, and that's what I've been looking down at my phone, just making sure that I'm able to pay attention to all the questions that may be coming in. So, guys, please, anything that you guys would like to ask Aleshia, ask your questions, and we will get them answered. Or if you just want to give her any props, you know, feel free to do so.
And we also want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Dollar Mr. Glenn Glasper.
Absolutely.
This is his show.
It's definitely a challenge, as you know, Mo. I mean, this is a male-dominated industry, so, you know, dealing with subs, a lot of times it's hard for them to kind of take you serious, being a woman, you know? So, you know, you got to put your big girl hat on and let them know that, hey, I'm cutting the checks. This is the way I need things to look. You have to come to them direct and professional. You can't really just play any games. You got to let them know that, hey, I do this, and this is what I expect, and hey, let's all get this money. So that's kind of the approach that I take. But in this game, you know, we have to move a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We have to move a little bit different, but it's well worth it once you get in here and they see what you're doing and they see you about your business. Then, you know, you learn to weed out the ones that are for you and that's going to handle the business, and the ones that don't, you know, you have to let them go. Period.
So, one of the things that I know, you know, I've been on Aleshia for a couple years now, and just watching the growth on the design side. I know you stated back in Houston when you were going to the more affluent areas and pay attention to the designs and touches in those houses. Being in the pockets, so for those that don't know, a lot of the renovations that are being done right now, you know, by Miss Glass are in the Southwest Atlanta area. So when it comes to implementing the tasteful designs in areas like this house that we're in right now, the ARV is roughly...
ARV in this particular area is around anywhere from $250 up to $350 comfortably.
Pockets, and you know, you have this type of ARV. How are you actually giving the houses the finishes that are giving it the high-end look within the affordable price range that you need to stay within to make it happen?
Okay. Again, I'm very hands-on. So, you know, I've done everything from the quartz countertops to the granite countertops, and the expensive trim in the houses for those that are going for around the 350s, the 400s. As a real estate agent, I understand the buyer that are coming into those type of price ranges in these areas. This particular house, we were coming in, when we came in, we were expecting about a 230 ARV. So of course, you know, we weren't gonna put that type of money that we would in a $350,000 to $400,000 house.
Correct.
But I still wanted to give it a nice, unique pop that I would love, you would love, that anybody would like. So again, it's just a matter of being that I'm very hands-on. So I'm in Home Depot every day, or Lowe's every day. I'm in Floor and Decor. I'm online looking at different design choices. So instead of spending that $2,500 on that quartz or granite countertop, I said, okay, well, the price point isn't that high for this house, and I found these beautiful butcher blocks only for $150 straight out of Home Depot that you can stain any color that you want. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do over here. It's more feasible. It still looks good. You can give it a unique look. You can leave it raw and put the poly on it. You can color it, change it, whatever, do what you want to do. So it's just not over designing your house As a flipper,
Say that one more time.
do not over design your house.
That's key.
That's key. And you have to know what your bottom line is. When I'm designing, I kind of look at my numbers conservatively. Because realistically, the ARV was looking good. It was looking around 250, 260, but I was shooting for 230. And if I hit the 250, that's even better. Okay? So again, it was important not for me to do what I would do in a $400,000 house because I'm eating up all my profits.
Exactly.
So again, I had to research and find different resources and different materials where I could still get a nice little look, a nice little vibe, but not spend as much money.
Right.
All right. So, Glenn, we're about to add a little flavor to your show today. Again, like I said, we are on site at the property here. So one of the things that I would like to do is actually do a little walkthrough. So maybe if we can take a look at this kitchen that we're in, and just you can speak around some of the features that you have in here, and let everybody see exactly what it is that you're doing.
Okay.
Okay? So we're gonna flip it around and let's see what we got here, guys.
All right, so where are we starting at, y'all? In the kitchen?
Start right here in the kitchen.
Your house.
Okay, so originally when I bought this house, a tree had fallen, boom, right here. So the kitchen was all caved in and had a big wall here. You know, you come through the wall, through the door. And had the kitchen nestled back here, but it was a big hole. They had an addition back here, a third bedroom. That was an addition, so it was all destroyed. And game plan. Okay, I'm shooting for 230. I'm getting the house for about $74,000. Okay, so my budget on this house was about $75,000. So all in 50. Okay, so what can I do?
Oh, your budget was $75,000?
$75,000.
Wow. Okay.
$75,000 for this house. We got it for 74.
Okay.
And what's the square footage?
Square footage was originally 1170 just for upstairs.
Okay.
Right.
So this house does have a basement.
It does have a basement, which I finished and added that extra square footage without having to go through long times of getting permitted through the city. I learned how to play it within the square footage, the existing square footage that we have. Another key to this thing. So I had the game plan.
So talk to us about this like, is this like the existing brick or is it like, what did you do with this?
Well, this is a brick tile, and I found this tile at Floor & Decor,
Okay.
and I love the exposed brick look. So when I was in Floor & Decor and I came across the actual tile, I came in, grabbed it, looks just like brick. It is brick, it's just a thin layer of it.
It looks like original brick was there, so that's why I wanted to ask that question for the viewers.
Yeah. So again, we kind of went with like a farmhouse look in here. We went with the butcher block countertops, which of course we stained, what is it? A mahogany, red mahogany is what it's called, and it matches the floors that we put down. And since we decided to keep this actual property as an Airbnb, we went with a vinyl, which is the first time that I've ever used that.
Okay. How do you like it?
I actually love it. It only took a day to put down, and when you know with hardwoods, that's like a 5-day-a-week process. So we saved a lot of time, we saved a lot of money, and it's durable for the Airbnb. Because now I got to start thinking about long-term investment.
Right.
Okay, I don't want to be in here replacing floors every 6 months to a year. So these are scratch-proof. They're water resistant. Scratch-proof, waterproof, so they're kind of in the small, and you got small square footage and not a lot of space. I like to use sliders because then now, even though it's tight, you don't have to worry about opening the door, somebody waiting past, somebody coming by, you just slide. And it just makes it easier to access everything.
That's gonna be for you. That's a pantry.
No, this is actually for a stackable washer and dryer.
Okay. I didn't see you guys, so yeah.
Which is the other key to flipping, function. You have to make sure that when you flip a house, it's completely functional, right? So when those buyers come in, you know what they need. And because you know how you live and what all you need.
Right.
So it's like, okay, where am I gonna put the laundry room? Okay, what else? I'm an outdoorsy person. I like a lot of natural light. So we ended up tearing down the addition that the tree had destroyed, and we just put this big oversized deck back here. So it's about a 14 by 20 foot deck. You got access from the kitchen. You can also go around here.
See, she know her numbers. She calling out the size of the deck. You know, she knows. That's somebody that knows what they're doing. They know their stuff.
That's right. All right, so outside of the kitchen, another thing that I like to do, I love to do built-ins. So I was looking at this area. It was pretty big for a dining room area. So I decided to have my framer put in this built-in bookshelf / bench. So again, those are those little small little touches that are very inexpensive, but you're not gonna find in every house. It's gonna set your house apart from everybody else. So when they're out here looking in this price range and they're seeing all these flips, yours is gonna stand out because you got little stuff like that that nobody has.
All right, so Way Lashes says, great info, I love it. Guys, if you're watching, please chime in. We love the interaction. We want to engage everybody in this. So whether you're on the other side or on this side, you know, don't let us ask all the questions. So please chime in and ask some questions, okay? One of the things that I want to say that I absolutely love about this kitchen, definitely this island here. Aleshia, you can definitely speak to this as far as the design. And everybody, we didn't want to clean everything up and make it look staged because this is real life real estate investing. So, you know, as you guys can see, we didn't come in and sweep and mop up the floors to give you guys this look. No, this is the phase that this house is currently in. So this is exactly what it is, okay? But definitely, I want Aleshia to speak to this piece right here. This is dope to me.
Okay, so again, coming into this project, we're working with $75,000. We have a lot of framing to do, which took up a lot of that budget. So when it comes to design on the back end, that's where you save your money.
Hold on, real quick. That's like she's giving you guys like this is like free game right here. Can you say that one more time?
Do not skimp on your mechanics. Everything behind that wall, make sure they're always in tip-top condition so that you can sell this property with no problems. Okay? So what I have learned to do is, if I end up going a little bit over budget, you know, behind the scenes, you tear down those walls, unexpected stuff comes up, now I gotta rewire the house and things like that. I have learned how to save on the finishes. So that's how I came up with this island. So instead of spending the money that I would normally spend, like I said, granite countertops, you know, expensive cabinets and things like that, I went straight to Home Depot and I found two 30-inch unfinished wooden cabinets, $99 each. I had my framer, my trim guy, come in here and give me a little design with the wood, the butcher block on it, which matched the barn door. You know, countertops, we got it all stainless urethane. But again, this probably only cost me $500.
Wow.
To get all this together.
Wow. That's crazy.
When the granite and quartz itself costs $2,500 alone to purchase plus installation.
So just on this right here, she saved
Tons.
$2,000 minimum.
Yeah.
At least $2,000, probably
at least $2,000 on this part.
Right. Right.
And that's like she said, that's what the granite and the quartz cost.
Exactly.
That's not with everything being put in and installed and you know the way this is. It's all
in the kitchen. This is my favorite. When I first walked in, I'm like, how did you come up with this idea? So what made you actually decide to put, are these, I know it's a shelf, but then you put in these, looks like iron.
Yeah, it actually just came like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they just came. I found this on Amazon. They were really cheap. They were like maybe about
Yo, she's giving y'all a lot of free games.
$49. And just to fill in the space because it was just kind of open there above the window, and it was like, okay, when you think about decorating and staging the property, when you're having guests, you want little things like that to put plants on, canisters, things like that to decorate again, just to make it feel homey, and you know, make people love it. So just little small touches you don't see every day.
Nice, nice.
Oh, and again, the brick. I decided to do the brick because of the original fireplace over here.
Okay.
The original fireplace was brick. I decided not to do too much with it, and so I tied it in. You got See, when a table is here, that won't happen. So that's how Flash came into play.
Oh my God.
Now, are you okay?
Hey, this is real life real estate investing. You're not gonna talk about what just happened. Y'all just don't worry about it. But go ahead, what you talking about?
Yeah, so I took the inspiration from this brick here, and then that's when we put it into the backsplash here. And again, we tied in the wood mantle.
Nice. You said this is original?
Yeah, the
Okay.
fireplace is original.
Nice.
Tied in this wood just to match the case opening here.
Combination.
Yeah, and you just coordinate.
Coordinate.
What's our guy name we just lost today?
John in this room.
John. Well, he said we gotta coordinate.
Coordinate.
And so that's exactly what, you gotta do when you're putting your little touches on your houses.
So as I'm seeing, guys, when you come in, not only do you have the rear deck, there's also a front porch that you also have another access point to.
Another good selling point.
I gotta fix that guy.
Real life
Real life.
real estate.
Real life.
However,
Come on, baby. We gotta get this one finished, y'all. There we go.
Real life real estate. It's okay.
all right, so we have a covered porch out here. And, I think whenever you ride through a lot of neighborhoods, everybody loves to be able to sit out on the front porch or on the back deck. But to give the house just more flexibility as far as options when it comes to outdoor settings, this is definitely a plus. So as you guys can see, and I'm speaking as if this is my house, but as you guys can see, we have the lovely exterior fan out here. So, you can definitely get out here and enjoy the outdoors. So definitely, Aleshia, I definitely got to give you mad props. It's raining, guys, so if you can come on out and speak to the front yard and what you decided to do out here.
Okay, so landscaping, curb appeal. That's major when you're trying to flip a property or sell a property. You want it to be inviting when people come to it and when you take your pictures, right? So again, I had to get a little bit creative with the design out here. This house did not have a driveway or anything like that, so you had to park on the street. So we all know when owning a home, you definitely want your own parking space, right? So, we had a lot of problems fighting, so I knew it was necessary to put one in. I didn't want to spend the $2,000-3,000 that it would cost to use concrete, to bring concrete in and bring some. So again, I had to get a little bit creative. So I saw some pictures online and I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So if you see down here, what I did was we just bought some railroad ties. They're about $20 a piece. You can find them at surplus stores, a lot of the building stores locally around town. And I made the design around the yard. We bought some regular 2x10 wooden planks and cut them up, and I made the walkways. And then the best part about it is where concrete would have cost me maybe about $2,000 to do this walkway, these two walkways and this driveway, I used this gravel, which I got from Superside, and it was $75 a ton.
Wow.
It took 3 tons to bring it in to do this little design.
Let's talk about cutting and saving on costs.
Right.
This lady knows exactly what to do. I mean, when you're flipping houses, like she said, you don't want to get lost and caught up in, yourself. She's able to save money on a project like this and only spend $75,000.
Yeah, $75 total.
Yeah, total.
Exactly.
A total budget for rehabbing a house.
And the most important thing you got to realize too is that doing a house on a budget, which I've learned, you don't have to. You're not losing any money in your design. And actually, sometimes it turns out looking better. Mm-hmm. Like I like this better than just the regular old steel sidewalk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree. That's and it's creative, like you said. The homeowner appreciate that more. They're thinking, "Wow, what is this? This is different from every other house that I'm looking at."
Right.
Let's go on back inside, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Just to be able to really just get some hands-on information and be able to see everything firsthand. It's it doesn't happen every day, guys. So, you know, one of the things that we love doing is just sharing information, giving a lot, and just letting people know that this is real and it's definitely attainable and doable, but hearing it from people that are actually doing it. So one of the things that I want to touch on next is from an agent. A lot of agents have reached out and asked, well, how can I become an investor? And even just trying to understand the investor side, because the investor side is completely different from the retail side. So as an investor, Aleshia, and agent, when it comes to being an agent and an investor, how do you operate on both sides to where there's not a conflict of interest? Because a lot of realtors are curious to know, well, my broker. So with your activity in the business, how do you function on the agent side as an
of the field? A lot of the investors in the field, being that I am investing with them, they come to me for that real estate help. So actually that gets me a lot of business on the listing side, because they know that I know the numbers in these particular communities. I can pull comps for them. Comps are comparative market analysis, CMAs, okay? And I can pull those, real-time information. I know what's sold on the street, how much it's sold for, the size of it, the square footage, where your house needs to be to get to a certain price, and I know what they want in this area. So I can give you tips on how that house needs to look, how to design it. Again, focusing on not over improving the house, okay? So once I give you this target number, this after repair value, realistically, you know, if you're not an agent, sometimes you can come in this game and you just think, oh, I can come in here and put $10,000 into a house and I'm gonna sell it for $300,000. Like a lot of people coming into the game, that they really have the numbers and being realistic, really messed up. You know, watching TV that doesn't give you all the ins and the outs and all the struggles of this business. You have to be realistic. So pulling real-time information where you know, okay, this house 2 doors down is the same exact size as mine, and just sold for $250,000. This house over here next door just sold for this. Then you know realistically, okay, this is what I can get. I'm not gonna come over here and say, oh, I need $350,000. No. So again, being a real estate agent gives me that knowledge to evaluate the market and come up with real numbers and expectations for my flips. So, you know, it helps on both sides.
So that's an advantage of being a real estate agent as well as an investor. You know, not every agent understands both sides, and I'm saying this because we're here with an agent. We do have a relationship with this agent, but they don't understand the game, and they, you know, on the opposite side, they get upset with, you know, us as investors, wholesalers, what may have you, because they don't understand it, and we're making more than a 3% commission. And we have several agents that we work with. Aleshia is one of them. So this is great information. I'm glad that we're a part of this process, because this is great information. This lady is dropping major gems.
And what y'all gotta understand is that we can coexist.
Absolutely.
We can coexist in this game.
Absolutely.
Because one thing that I do love about John and Mo is that when they come to us with deals and they find stuff, they know where we need to be. They know what the numbers need to be. They do their research and their homework as well. The problem comes into play with those who are, you know, and they come in trying to hijack these prices and being just unrealistic, just pulling numbers from out of the air. No, you know, we're gonna coexist and bring me something that makes sense.
And not just pulling numbers out the air. They're not even, when you're in this business, it's a what? People business, right? You just come in and pull Aleshia to the side and say, hey, Aleshia, I got this nice deal. Can you pull some comps for me? Let's try to make a deal happen together.
Right.
See, everybody don't understand the collaboration of the business is what makes you larger. That takes you next level.
Exactly.
And one of the key things is, you know, like John just said, is what we can do together. I'm big on that. I speak on it a lot, and I think a lot of a lot of the opportunities that we miss out on is because we fail to come together in ways that, for various reasons, that is way smaller than the bigger picture. You know, one thing about us in Atlanta is a huge market. It's a huge market. There is nowhere else in the United States of America where you're gonna get 3 of us that all look the same, right? Are able to make things happen and come together on a positive note and just build and grow. So when you think about the Max Maxwells and the Grant Cardones and, you know, just all of these people that are doing their thing, like there's so much that we can be doing right here in Atlanta, guys. Want to say hey to Glenn. We got a new viewer, Glenn. If you'd like to say something, please chime in. I hope that you're enjoying your show. I hope that you're satisfied with what we're doing. We're definitely having a ball, and again, thank you for asking us to host in your absence. But definitely, guys, for newbies, Aleshia, people that are, let's do newbie investors and newbie agents.
For both, get some mentors, get some mentorships. Okay?
Boy.
You can read all the books in the world, you can go to all the classes, all the seminars in the world, but until you get out here in this field and experience stuff real time, that's how you get the knowledge that you need to have. I mean, every deal is different, every house is different, you're gonna learn something new every time, and if you go into it with a mad comfort from my stepfather, it wasn't a question of me buying a house and doing what everybody was like, girl, what are you doing? You crazy. But I had the confidence of knowing that my family could do everything. I watched this growing up, I was confident. So when you get that mentor who's been through everything and they're out here doing it real time, that's your comfort zone. Now you can come in and kind of learn things comfortably. Not only that, get their connections, get their content, and you don't have to make a lot of mistakes that others make coming into the game. You can avoid a lot of that. So get your mentor.
So you mean to tell me I can't just sit behind my desk at home at a computer and just make money from it?
No.
I gotta actually be in the field. I gotta actually do some work.
Yeah.
So I can't just make it like, I can't get there without just doing some work.
Listen, until you actually do it hands-on, that's how you're gonna process that information that you've been reading.
I just wonder, that's for the viewers. And I know I put in work, so.
Absolutely.
Y'all know the motto, everybody eats, so that's about the collaboration. Y'all know the motto.
Absolutely.
Wanna walk us through? Wanna walk us through anyway?
Oh yeah, let's go. We have some bedrooms, basement, stuff.
So again, since we decided to get rid of the 3rd bedroom, which in the city of Atlanta, a 3-2 is kind of standard, to hit certain price points, we had an unfinished basement. So we decided to finish that. So we'll go down there in just a minute. But since we took off the 3rd bedroom and put the deck, let's check out the 2 bedrooms that we do have. So basically, it's kind of a roommate style. You got 1 bedroom here. They're both about the same size. They're about 12 by 12 bedrooms. Kind of standard. You have the bathroom right here, accessible to both bedrooms. And in here, I just kind of freestyled it. A lot of people now, they like shower onlys. And again, this renovation is very close to downtown. So again, as a real estate agent, I know the buyer that is looking over here. This is not the family with 3 kids and a dog trying to move into this neighborhood. No, these are people that are investor savvy, want to be close to the hustle and bustle of downtown, no kids for the everywhere. Yeah, the millennials. So that, they like the showers. They don't like the tubs and things like that anymore. This is the 2nd bedroom. And I just decided to make this one, to set it apart as maybe a master, is again put a door in here so that they can access the deck as well.
Voila.
So
I like that.
great feature, very thoughtful, again thinking about function. And thinking about the person that buys this house and giving them something a little bit special.
Accessible to the deck. That's
Exactly.
very important.
Aleshia, I noticed this closet here. Was this wall existing?
No, it wasn't. Again, I told y'all they had some damage
Okay.
back there. So when you buy these old homes in the city of Atlanta, a lot of these walls were stucco. They weren't sheetrock. And so, as you guys know, that you're in the business too, it's very hard to repair those. So instead of trying to repair it or taking it down, I put the beadboard on top of it.
I like that.
heard that.
And I'm sure that was affordable.
Put some things together. That's how you do it.
All right, so now.
Can I say something?
Uh-huh.
I mean, look, I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling nobody about these floors. I'm telling you, she got real creative down here. Y'all.
Off the chain.
We're gonna let Aleshia just do her thing. Go ahead.
So again, this is a first for me. This basement was completely unfinished, so we decided to make it into a 1-bedroom income property. So it can stand alone by itself. It has washer and dryer connections, has a kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, all of that stuff. Okay, so come on
Do
down.
this up here though. Talk about this. What you got going down?
Oh, over here again. You know, we're back to the stucco, right? So instead of trying to repair this area, which we did repair it beneath it, but these boards, it's just basically $20 what do you call it? Plywood maybe? It's like a material. They're sheets and they have this wood look, and they're 8 by what is it? The standard 8 by 12 boards, and we just glued them with liquid nails and trimmed it out.
And looks real good.
Yeah. So again, saved a lot of money than doing the actual wood planks that everybody is doing. Okay. We ended up having to put some new stairs. The stairs were deteriorated, so we put a new set of stairs, which will be painted. And down here, it was concrete floors, unfinished again. So guess what? I decided to just come.
Try different things in houses. Like I think that
Every house
you
Every
want to try
house.
something different. That's what's creative about her. I like that. The other house you had on Gary, you had bamboo floors. I think it was.
Yeah, I used bamboo floors. That was my
Bamboo,
first time using those. And a good point for those, they were very durable, waterproof, that sort of thing like that. So I tried them, and I really like those too. But down here is the basement.
This is nice.
You know, you're coming in from the outside, so you get a lot of, dirt and things like that. So again, I just wanted it to be easy cleanup. Easy cleanup, save me some money, just buy the
So
paint.
this was cheaper than actually installing flooring?
Yeah, the person, Kiran Painting, and I'll have to get y'all his tag on his Instagram page, but I found him on Instagram.
He just started, but he's coming out and doing his work for it, and it's turning out good. So
Because let me tell you, there's another guy, which I know a lot of you guys follow, that are doing this, and he's killing the game. And I mean, the floors look amazing. It's kind of what caught my eye. And I reached out to him to see what his prices are. And he's got a lot of following now, and he's excellent at what he does. And he has every right to charge for his craft. He says he's an artist, not a contractor. And it's true. $100. He quoted me about $5,500, which I couldn't afford. So I said, you know what? I know another local guy that's kind of killing the game with this, and I can get the same kind of look, And he came in and did it for me for $1,200.
So you mean you only what?
Yeah.
12. Y'all heard that? 1,200. Okay. So you mean
But that's my special price because we've
Right.
done work in the past. So
Yeah, so don't be calling him like you need these floors for Aleshia.
But so you only call you call more than one person to get like quotes?
Oh, you gotta have quotes in this game, y'all. I mean, that's how you're gonna learn what things cost. Never go with the first quote. I try to make it a point, especially if it's something new that I haven't done. I try to get at least 2 to 3 to 4 quotes, and that's how you win.
Free
Well,
game.
we've got about 10 minutes left, so let's go ahead and get a tour of this basement. I think we have
Okay, so the
bedroom.
basement over here, of course, is the living room area.
Okay.
Right here, it actually has steel posts down here. In basements, they support the whole upper house, and it was totally unfinished. So we had steel posts here, which support upstairs. So of course, I couldn't remove them. You can, but again, that's very expensive and unnecessary. So guess what? We covered them up and built in this nice little bar and table area that's completely functional. So now guests have a place to eat, log in, get on the computer, do their work, all of that. Found some refurbished cabinets back there. upstairs. Okay?
This girl is killing it.
And the guy who did the floors, yeah, but he painted them.
Oh, nice. It's like a blue?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like
Oh,
a
wow.
and I paid $25 a piece for
Wow.
4 of these
Listen,
cabinets.
you gotta stop giving
What
out
about
the
these
numbers.
countertops?
These countertops were straight from, they're from Micah. They're straight from Home Depot.
Okay.
Lisa, you gotta stop giving out these numbers. You want me to tell you why? I'm gonna tell you why, because everybody gonna think they can flip a house, and everybody can't just jump in.
No,
and
you can't.
'Cause I'm
You gotta know how to finesse it. You know what I mean? So like these countertops, they're gonna have this same shiny coat finish with a little of the design. just
From the
a
floor?
little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Whoa.
So as you can see, that's why they're primed.
And then it's gonna
Okay.
be, and it's gonna be blue, the navy blue, which ties into the
Yeah,
floor.
we're gonna use a little bit of the gray swirl and all that, and not too much, you
Yeah.
know, but to tie it all in.
Nice.
And
What's
now-
going right here?
Right here is the refrigerator.
Okay.
We're gonna have a mini refrigerator. Up here is gonna be open shelving. Okay.
It's gonna look nice.
Yeah, right here we did a shiplap look. You know, it's very popular
Y'all heard
now.
that shit like look.
Look.
Again, saving money.
Saving money. These are actually just 1x6s. MDF. Painted. Look like shiplap. That's it. I know.
Right.
I'm giving y'all. See, that's why you get you a mentor. That's why you
See?
get your mentor, give you some free games, save you some money. But you're not sacrificing your look or anything like that. So we'll put some shelving up here. I'm not gonna do any upper cabinet. It's small down here. I don't want it to look cramped. Okay? Over here we got the laundry room. So again, they'll have their own washer and dryer connections. Also put some shelving in there, you know, for pantry life.
All right.
Okay?
And then we have a little exterior access right here as well.
Yeah. Again, this basement was completely unfinished, so again, I put a patio out here. It's trash from the guy
Real life
doing
real
their
estate.
work. But come on out, you can see a little bit. You can see the concrete patio that we poured. Same size as the deck above. So they can come out here and enjoy the outdoors as well.
That grass look good out there. What's that?
Oh yeah, that's that winter ride.
I'm giving y'all.
It comes up in 3 or 4 days when it's getting cold and make it look real pretty
Real
Nice.
pretty.
before you put it on the market.
Yeah.
The city of Atlanta, I added an additional 500 square feet to my house.
Nice.
So again, upstairs, I told y'all it was about 1170. Now we got another 500 square feet.
Nice.
Now I'm at about 1700, and guess what? The price just went up.
And she saved money in so many areas. So
The
guess
price
what?
just went up, and we didn't even extend it. None of that. We used
Nice.
what we had.
Nice.
So guess what she about to do?
Eat.
Eat.
Buffet style. Buffet style. But definitely, guys, Aleshia, we definitely thank you
Oh
for
man.
coming on the show
Thank
today.
y'all for inviting me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And-
Go ahead.
It's crazy because Aleshia, I mean, I don't, like a lot of people may not know her because she's not just, you know, her market is not just, you know, on here and just a lot of she's really out here doing it. So you got to catch Aleshia, you know. We got that, you know, we can pick the phone, hey, Aleshia, can you make the show? So she agreed to come on the show for you viewers. So y'all hit her up, man. This is a great agent. She's killing the game.
So where can they find you on social media?
So on social media again, I'm on Instagram, personal page, Miss Glass.
GLASS 5000.
That's right, thank you, Mo.
You're welcome.
And on the business side of things is Glass House, GLASSHOUZE, exclusives, starting with an X, no E. Okay? So Glass House exclusives and Miss Glass 5000. Check it
So,
out.
Aleshia, if I want to hire you for your services, what all services do you offer?
I offer design services now, so you know, I got people reaching out to me from social media.
Thank you later.
Yeah, that come in and just want me to design a room or two or help them remodel their houses. So I do offer that because that is kind of like my passion throughout all of this outside of flipping. I love designing houses. I can sell your house for you. If you got a house that you need to sell, you know, quick, you know, we can do that for you. We also offer those services. Again, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I got 2 other licensed real estate agents on my team.
So you got a team?
I got a team. We got a few tricks of the trades there too. But yeah, we offer full real estate service and design.
Nice, nice. Well, guys,
And mentorship. About that mentorship, holler at me. If y'all want mentorship, I offer that as well. So reach out.
So you mean to tell me we can walk through projects like this? I see it. I'm interested. I need mentorship. You know, I'm coming off the street, first jumping in trying to learn a business, and I can come to you and you can mentor me?
Come to me, you know, I lay out my terms. I tell you everything that I provide. And again, if you want to know firsthand how to get in this business, I don't hold back. I'm very transparent, and I give it to you raw.
I like that.
I put you in the game. I put you in the game.
Put you in the game.
Yeah.
There you have it. There you have it. That's today's show. Real life real estate investing.
thank you guys. Thank you
With
guys.
Miss Aleshia Glass. Again, y'all follow her.
Thanks for
Y'all-
tuning in, guys. Hope y'all learned something today.
And y'all click on that, you know, that like button down there. It's a like button. Y'all just click on there.
Don't just click on the like
Shit.
button.
On IG, Instagram at The Real Grind Guy. At The Real Grind Guy. And y'all see what we doing, man. This is what we do. This is every day in the field doing what we do. Hey,
All right.
see y'all soon.
Real life real estate investing signing out. Peace.